Drake Maverick has worn many hats in his time in the WWE, and right now he's plying his trade on NXT, which you can watch every Thursday live on Fox 8. He's been good enough to join me on SEN, and Drake, it's a pleasure to chat to you. I've been a very big fan of you, and it was your prior company, in fact, that I first got to know you in, and that's where I think you made the first impact on the fans. Since then, every match and every storyline you're a part of, there's always a really strong emotional connection between you and the fans. Now, there's a small number of superstars that have this ability, and I want to know if this is something you needed to work on, or is this just something that's a byproduct of your style?
I I can't tell. I got told a long time ago by my coach, Barry Sherrill-Lambus, and he found me in a social club in Lower Gornal in the West Midlands in England, and he just said to me, like, when you sell, I feel it. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I didn't know what he meant, anything like that. But then under his tutelage, he made me watch things, and he goes, okay, why did you care about Shawn Michaels in this match? And he goes, oh, well, he was just fighting. He was fighting. He goes, right. And a lot of people look at it and go, oh, it's because he did a moonsault, he did a super kick, he did an elbow and everything like that. Me, I looked at every wrestling match like it was a movie. I mean, look at the movies behind me. Like, I've got the Karate Kid on the wall, for God's sake. It's I just felt there was more to a wrestler than what he was physically doing. I cared about them, and I cared about their journey, and that's what a wrestling match is, man. It's a little movie, and it just tells you it's the story told by the commentary. It's just beautiful, and it's just that's where it came from. And for you to say that is extremely flattering. Because I don't think everybody's cup of tea. I don't think I'm everybody's cup of tea because, you know, some days I wake up and just wish I was 7 foot tall and had the abilities that I have at 5'4", and I just wonder what could happen. But I'm happy being what I am. I'm happy being who I am. At the skill set I am, at the height I am. I'm very proud that, like, as a painfully undersized person, that I'm just like that I can have that connection, because it's very difficult. But everyone understands the struggles of somebody. Children can relate to somebody who's shorter, and you know, guys who are undersized can understand the Rocky story against Ivan Drago. You know, it's just like you're constantly climbing an obstacle, and that's what any great baby face is, any great wrestler is. You've got an obstacle to overcome it, and in the confines of this ring, here we go. And it's just, you know, and whether it be doing the 24/7 stuff, whether it be doing, you know, stuff in the ring and that, I just want people to have a good time and be entertained, and that was really all I've ever focused on.
Oh, you've definitely got the entertainment part down, Pat. And your storyline with R-Truth, chasing the 24/7 championship, that is one of those stories where you'll tell your non-wrestling fans, you got to watch this clip, trust me. You see it get shared around on Facebook, Twitter, and social media. But at the same time, though, in NXT, we get to see the more physical side of you that people might not know that you're more than capable of doing. I mean, which side of the coin do you prefer, being on the entertainment side or on the technical side? I know you like an element of both, but would you love more chances to do, say, like a 25-minute takeover-style barn burner?
The 25-minute barn. Believe it or not, I'm the biggest fan of what fans would call technical wrestling. To me, it's just wrestling, but it's everything's just wrestling. But the dramatic underdog, he never back. Because that's powerful storytelling that you can put out there. I can make people laugh all day, and I can make people very angry with me all day, and I can be the butt of the joke, or I can be the annoying little guy in the bar that everybody just wants to get to and just rip his hair out. But I do really thrive off the storytelling and being able to be given a microphone and express passion and let people feel everything I'm feeling. You can see my heart through my eyes when I'm talking, and that's the stuff I love. And it's just drawing people in with that. Like, I know this guy's a little guy, but I believe in him and I want him to win. And if I can do that, that's when I know I've done something really, really good. And it's like that's a successful segment for me. I got the reaction I wanted. Do I get my rocks off a little doing the entertainment stuff? Absolutely, because I'm a prankster at heart, and I just, again, going back to just wanting to entertain people. I don't care what feeling you got going on in that day. If I can make you forget a few problems you got going on in the day by making myself look silly, man, give me the clown suit every day, like, as well. So.
Well, as a fan of yours, I know you've wrestled in Saudi at Crown Jewel. You've had a match in Mexico. We're well versed with your career in the States and the UK. Australia seems to be missing on that resume, though. And I know the way the world is right now, we can't quite do the travel that we'd like to, but is wrestling in front of the WWE Universe in Australia something that you'd like to do?
Big time, and I have a few friends over there that moved from England that are lifelong friends. Like one was my best, one of my best men at my wedding, and it's just just to be in the other side of the world, and like in Australia would like it's just another country that I haven't been to, but there's so much, like there's Ayers Rock, Koala Bears, all that, like Sydney Opera House, like. So you're talking to, growing up, one of the biggest fans of Neighbours and Home and Away you will ever see. So you think I'm joking? I remember it all. Nothing beats Harold Bishop. I'm sorry. It just brings it all back.
Oh,
I just used to sit. I seriously, you send me out to the Neighbours theme, and I'm just send me out to it. I'm king of the world. King of the world.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic.
Knowing my luck, I'll jump in the barrier reef snorkeling and I'll get eaten by a shark. So yeah.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen, because we would hate to see that. A couple of quick questions before I let you go. NXT UK is something that has been one of the gems of the WWE network, and I know there's probably a list of people you want to tick off and face in the NXT UK brand, but you have unfinished business in NXT on Wednesday nights. But is NXT UK a brand that you'd like to be a part of?
Absolutely. And that was from the moment it was ever created. Like the one thing that makes me so, wanting to get in there so much is that I, like, everybody that knows my career on the independent scene knows what a big part I had in the UK independent scene. Like, I'm sure Drew has mentioned in previous interviews that we were kind of like, I mean, we're in our mid-30s now. Don't tell anybody, but we were kind of like the OG godfathers of the UK independent scene. But what Tyler Bate, what Trent Seven, what Pete Dunne, what Mark Andrews, what Flash Morgan Webster, what all those guys have done and created this wonderful brand, and this brand that is specific to the United Kingdom. What those guys did with the platform, because we had the independent scene, and then it was everybody's dream came true, but we'd all gone on different paths in our time. But what those guys did with that platform was mesmerizing to me, and they should all be so proud. And you actually feel like, if I went to NXT UK, I'd actually feel like, I'm coming into your house, man. Like, you created this, and this is yours, and I will do everything that I can in my part to contribute to that. But please don't take anything away or ever remove credit from what that roster did, from the management team to the lighting guys. Everyone on that UK team has built something so special. And do I want to be a part of it? Have I always wanted to be a part of it? Absolutely. As a Brit, a patriotic Brit, absolutely.
Now, this was something I had to ask you. Now, is there any chance at all that we get to see those awesome suits and bow ties you used to rock with back in the day? Because you've teamed with Breezango, and they know a thing or two about fashion, and those suits were stylish. Can we see them back?
I remember the first time I ever was on Monday Night Raw. I was going to be sitting next to Michael Cole, and I'd be as the general manager at 205 talking about the cruiserweights. And the suit I turned up in, I think, turned Vince McMahon's stomach, and he went, maybe not today, but don't get rid of it though. So like when someone says there's one chance in a million, boss, you're telling me there's a chance.
Yes.
So that maybe one day, but you always see me rock up a pretty suit at the Hall of Fame. So it's maybe one day, but I'm a flashy dresser, and we'll stay a flashy dresser. But I've kept every one of those suits, and I have nearly 120 of them, flashy ones. Any normal ones, they don't count.
Oh, that has made my day. Drake Maverick, it has been a pleasure to chat with you. Thank you so much for giving me so much of your time, and we hope to see you in front of the WWE Universe in Australia soon. But until then, we'll continue to watch you every week on NXT.
Big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to everybody in Australia. Closer each day, home and away. There we go.
Love it. Drake, thank you so much. You're a legend, man.
Thanks, Nims. Appreciate you.